Day 21. This one's going clean off the top of my head. Woke up in the morning in Bristol at Avonmouth. Set off again, followed the path, took us forwards and then under through what you could describe as obviously industrial estates everywhere down there, but also through like a scrapyard. Evolutions had to be dealt with in the bushes as some people went past in the push bikes to work, which was a bit scary, but we managed. Then onto the little steps to climb up onto the bridge to take us over Avonmouth on the M5 side of the M5. Noisy, party, wet, still raining. We got over though, then dropped down into Avonmouth Industrial Estate, knowing through experience, being there in the wagon only months before, to be honest, within 6 months earlier, so I know that place pretty well. There was a garage there too, so, and it was on my track. So in the garage, nipped in, got a few bits and pieces, sat down, had a coffee, and followed our way all up the side of the industrial estate, 4 miles and miles, and found a nice path. Called, but he was dead handy, and he took us right onto the actual side of the Severn estuary, whatever, and followed that. Saw a young lad who donated to us in push bike, held the gate up for him, lovely lad from Bristol. I think he was on my Facebook. Ever since I came back I have been so busy, but he was a lovely lad. He was very helpful. He donated that night. Thank you very much, my friend. It's very kind of you. We followed, I kept following underneath the new Severn Bridge, then into a nature reserve, etc. On the way to the old Severn Bridge, and this was a long way, but the weather was pretty reasonable. The usual thing, few people on push bikes, people, twitchers sitting waiting for certain birds to be blown back up the estuary, they were telling us. Don't know what birds they were, but they were waiting for them. I saw the same guy further up, a bit later, and well, take it very seriously. They don't want to talk to you, they're too busy taking photos or watching for birds. I mean, I just like to talk to people because I'm walking a long way. No better to do except talk to people, have a beer, have something to eat. Sleep, walk. That's all you do. Eat, sleep, walk. Eat, sleep, walk, sleep, eat, whatever. That's what you do. Put the tent up, take the tent down. Every day. It's like a robot. But this tent tonight was going to be fun. Anyway, over the old Forth Bridge. That's enough. I'm in the shoulder here. Severn Bridge, Severn Bridge. Windy, blowing a gale. Nearly went to services first, but I was too knackered and I thought, what's the point? The services do go over the Severn Bridge. I thought, I don't have time, I don't want to. Let me get over that bloody bridge and hit Chepstow. Thing is, I got over the bridge at Chepstow, spotted a place where I parked many years ago in the wagon. Walked right past it, thought, I wish the wagon was here now. I'll climb into it and I would stay in it. But obviously it wasn't. So, hang on buddy, we'll open this gate. Here you go, good lad. So we through there, into Chepstow. Didn't realise that actually that part of Chepstow is outskirts of Chepstow, it has a different name. But she hit Chepstow itself. And surprise, surprise, hit Weatherspoons. Absolutely, by then I could hardly walk. My legs were aching, everything was aching. I walked a long way. Heavy backpack, hot weather, knackered. Weatherspoons, cup of coffee. Wasn't exactly rolling in funds at the time, so a cup of coffee while I charged the phones. Free refills, so I refilled the cup of coffee, continued to charge the phones. Sat longer watching the world go by. Free refill number 2, third cup of coffee. Charging the phones. Watching the world go by. And eventually, well, we're gonna have to go. Where the hell are we gonna go? Check maps, check phone. Out we went, over the bridge, out of Monmouth. Up through a lot of fields, following, because we went to find the beginning of Offa's Dyke, which begins there. Offa's Dyke path, we're on it. Starts off in some fields, up some hills, got some churches, through a little village, things like that. And there's a couple more roads, quite hills, more trees. Aiming to go at the top of the hill where the dike starts. On the way I met somebody who had walked the length of Norway, the lady had. I'm not sure she had a mother-in-law or a very oldish lady with her, which I should have had a photograph with them, but I didn't think that day. It was high as a kite on coffee, to be honest. So, but they offered to take my photograph sitting looking down over the River Wye. Which was nice of them, so I got a photograph which appears in here. And set off yet again through some more hills. Finally found Offa's Dyke in the woods, in the trees. So we camped in the trees, right in the trees, and listened to foxes, listened to owls, listened to all sorts of weird noises all night. And had a bite to eat first, obviously. Climbed the tent, it went dark, went to sleep. Ground covered enormous. From bottom side of Bristol, way down bottom side, to way past Chepstow, mainly because it was high as a kite on coffee, had an energy burst. I walked the extra 6 miles. But I kind of had to. Some days you have to do that. So anyway, that was day 21.